And we begin in Baxley, Georgia, where recently pecan producers gathered for the Southeast Pecan Field Day. The event brought out a large crowd to hear from pecan experts and to see how one pecan orchard in the area is handling a very rainy growing season. The Monitor's Mark Wildman has the story.
In Appling County, over 200 producers showed up at Parker Brothers Farm to participate in a pecan tour that gives growers an opportunity to see how orchards in the area are doing this year.
Well, the crop right now looks a little better than expected, but we're still, going to have some disease issues, disease problems. Scab is pretty bad in places, so we're going to have some losses there.
Growers packed in a large shed on the farm to hear presentations from experts on different techniques to get the best production possible out of their trees. Later on, the farmers loaded up on trams to head out into the orchard to see just how well the crop is doing.
A lot of our field days are, for pecans, are mainly focused down in southwest Georgia. So what this did is give an opportunity for the pecan growers in our area to come here and learn a little bit more about pecans and take a look at what some of the growers around here are actually doing as far as disease control and some things like that, hedging and thinning, and it just gives them a closer place to come instead of having to drive so far down to where Albany is from a lot of this side of the state.
The farm is owned by Bill and Louis Parker, who strive to not only produce top quality pecans, but are also willing to share their knowledge with others.
It gives them a place to go that's close to their farm, and it's basically the same insects, the same seasons. We all down here have to fight together, and I think we can learn from each other how to better produce pecans when everybody comes together and talks about it in our section of the state.
This year has been a struggle for producers. With enormous amounts of rain being dumped on fields, growers have had to make changes.
With the scab and disease being such a problem this year, with all the rainfall we've had, growers have had to spray frequently. Normally, in a normal year, every 2 weeks or so, and then a lot of growers could get by with 8 to 10 sprays a lot of years. This year, with all the rainfall we've had, there's a lot of growers that have 15, 16 sprays on at this time, and I know of some that have sprayed more than 20 times already with fungicide.
Out here in this orchard, actually, they had to ditch part of it and cut through irrigation lines just to drain the water off, and have already called a crop duster in to come in and spray the trees one last time because they can't get through with a tractor.
The Georgia pecan industry has seen a rise in popularity over recent years. Prices have been good and demand has been strong, but pecans are not a crop you can just sit back and watch. They have to be actively managed, and getting the latest information is critical to a grower's success.
In managing pecans, you get to a point and if you've got a good crop, you've got to keep going, because if the crop is not going to be a good heavy crop, then the prices are going up, which maybe will offset some of that extra chemical cost. And this year will be the most we've ever had to spray since we've been growing pecans. And we aren't finished yet. I figure we've got at least 2 more sprays to go.
Reporting from Appling County, I'm Mark Wildman for the Georgia Farm Monitor.